everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are reviewing some new Rare Beauty products. I'm super excited about this. So I got 4 new items, popped into Sephora, grabbed some new stuff. So I picked up, I've never tried this, but I've seen a lot more people using it lately. It's not a new release, and they were also out of the other highlighters, but I picked up the Positive Light Illuminator Liquid in the shade Mesmerize. This was just so beautiful, and I thought it would be gorgeous mixed in with our blush today, or just like paired with the blush we got, so really excited about this. We also have one of the lip oils. I didn't know which one to get, but this was the one that sold out first online, so I thought it would be the one that you guys would want to see the most, so I picked it up. The next one is the Soft Pinch Liquid Blush in the new shade Worth, which is so beautiful. People have described it as looking like a true rose shade. As you can see, I thought it would pair really well with the highlighter, so excited about that. We have the Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick. I've never tried this, so we're gonna try out the bronzer first, and this is in the shade Bright Side. There was another one I was looking at, it was also the one that sold out first, but when I swatched it on my hand, it looked very orange for my skin tone, so I didn't feel like it was gonna be a good match. This one, the thing that really gravitated me towards it is that it kind of has like an olivey undertone, like it's very cool toned, which these kinds of bronzers have grown on me quite a bit, but it just had such a nice undertone to it, so I really wanted to try it. I also think this packaging is so pretty. I think she just does a really good job with it. I have enjoyed the stuff from Rare Beauty that I've tried. It's taken me a long time to try it compared to when it came out, but everything has just been so well reviewed that I knew I had to do some more reviews of the brand for you guys. So let's get into the bronzer. I feel like you guys were really zoomed out, and I feel like I want you guys to see everything well. So this is the kind of brush I like to use with cream bronzers, by the way. Just something that's like a small, skinny buffing brush. This is a Makeup Shack brush, and I think it was a T41. Other ones I like are from like Jessa, Morphe, there are tons. This isn't like the most unique one, but that's what brush I'm using with this. You can also use a sponge with contours, but I don't like to get my sponge dirty with the contour colors because then it can make the makeup look muddy when you try and go back and blend your foundation or something. So let's put it on. Okay, so that glided on really, really nice. That felt like nothing putting it on. Like, look how little pressure I use. And it just glides, so creamy. So let's do one side. Wow, that is such a beautiful color. I feel like that is the perfect bronzer shade for me. As someone that has a slight olive undertone, which my olive undertone, I feel like there are 2 types of olives. There's like yellow olive and there's kind of like a grayish olive. I can be more on the gray side, or almost like the neutral side. I feel like there are like skin tones within skin tones sometimes, but this is perfect for me. I love this. This is such a nice shade of bronzer. I love that it's not too like, I feel like a lot of bronzers can go too red or too orange, and this is the perfect like bronze. And since this specific shade is a little bit on the cool side, it kind of like bronzers, where it contours and bronzes, since it's like a nice neutral shade. That is just perfect. I love that. And it blended out so nicely. I love that it's not dewy either. It's also not like completely matte. It has a nice satin finish. Yeah, I feel like that blended out like butter. Like I had no issues with that. I had no issues with patchiness or anything. That's just so pretty. I'm gonna do my nose too, just to see how it looks. I feel like that contoured my nose nicely too. This is just a really, really good shade for me and my skin tone specifically. I really, really like it. I feel like when going for a bronzer, like swatch it on your skin and see which one just gives you a little bit of warmth. If it looks too orange, it's not the right shade for you. If it looks too red, it's probably not the right shade for you. Just look for something that adds a little bit of warmth for you. And that's my best advice as far as bronzers go. Next up, we have the Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush in the shade Worth. I'm really excited to try this one. I've heard it described as like the perfect true rose shade, and I can totally see that. I wanted this shade because the other one that they came out with went a little too much of like a brownie orange that I felt like it wouldn't go as well with my skin tone. But this one I feel like is still gonna work quite well. And it's also different from the super pink shades that I already have, like Happy and Bliss. So let's try it on. Just going to put one dot. This is also the dewy formula. I know they have like a matte and dewy. And I have a feeling this one goes a long way. Also, my favorite brush to use with these is one that is kind of angled but also flat. This one is from Morphe and I really love it because I feel like it helps blend these out. Like you can see it's going on super intense, but these have a really nice way of shearing out color and I don't know, just blending nicely. I feel like that one dot was too much, actually. This one is intense. I take back what I said, hold on. Okay, we're just gonna use our finger now to blend this. But it's a really pretty shade. It's looking so intense though right now. I feel like I may need a bit more of a tan for this one, but that's okay, we're gonna make it work. Now I feel like it's actually really pretty. It has like a nice flush. It looks very natural in the way that like, I feel like reds and pinks are what you naturally like flush, or the natural colors that you like actually blush when you are blushing. So I feel like this looks really, really cute. It is intense though. So if you are super fair, I would say this shade is not for you. They have so many other shades though that are gonna be good, but even this one for me is just like a little bit too dark. So let's go in with the highlighter on the other side mixed with the blush. So this is it without the highlighter. It is a dewy finish, so it does have some glow, but let's try the highlighter. So we're gonna do one dot of this, a small dot, to be super careful. That is so cool. That's such a cool shade. So now with the blush, I'm going to take off the excess onto the package and we'll just do a little dot there. So I feel like this highlighter actually helped, like obviously there was less product on there, but I do feel like this highlighter helped it kind of like blend a little bit easier because there's more product on the cheek, so it is able to blend nice and easy. This is really pretty though. So I love it in this combo. I love it more than this cheek, which I'm not always a glowy cheek person, but this combination is really pretty. And you know what it reminds me of? This combo reminds me a lot of when I tried on this, the Fenty Beauty Ginger Binge Moscow Mule highlighter blush. It's like basically a blushy highlighter. This is Madison Beer's favorite. It looks very, it's giving those vibes, like not as sparkly as this, but it's kind of like a toned down version, which I really like. It's like, I would say a cinnamon frosted rose. I'm in love with it mixed, and it is still pretty on this side, but I feel like for me, this is just, I don't know, it's giving more. Then to make it even, I'm just gonna apply the highlighter on the other side. Yeah, I'll say that the highlighter does look a little bit less intense when mixed with the blush, because you can see on top of this, It's super blinding. So these are two different ways you can apply it. If you like a blinding glow, this is the way to do it. If you like a softer lit from within, mix it with the blush. So I definitely see these two being my summer blush combo. I feel like this mixed with like Happy or Bliss will also be so beautiful, but these two are just so magical together. There's something about these two that I love. And I don't think this one is even necessarily as popular as the other shades in this, but there was something about this that just really drew me to it that I felt like was so cool that I had never owned a product this color before. So I really like these. I think they're really pretty. Like I said, use a really small amount of this. I feel like if you scrape it off on the side, it's gonna apply a little bit better than just doing a big dot, especially if you are lighter or fairer like me. But medium skin tones, I think this is like medium to dark. This is gonna be gorgeous on. Okay, last but not least, we have the Soft Pinch lip oil in the shade Hope. So I got Hope because when I was looking at shades, it was kind of hard to choose. The other one I was looking at was Honesty, and there was another one that was more of like a brownie shade, but this one sold out first on Sephora, so I figured it would be the one that most people would want to try. So I got this one, and this one is like a beautiful pinky nude, so let's put it on. And that's with not any lip liner or anything. I think it looks really, really pretty. That's a pretty color. I was worried it wouldn't go with the cheek because I didn't go as pink with my blush, but I think it actually works nicely, and I really like this color. So the sensation's interesting. I believe Selena said that it goes on like a gel, which it does. It does feel kind of jelly, and then it feels like a lip oil. I thought when I first saw these, I thought they were gonna be similar to the Merit lip oils, which I do really like. These are super lightweight and they have like a really beautiful color, but these do feel different in like a really nice, I don't know, it feels like an oil, but it does kind of have that jelly consistency that makes it feel different than other lip oils. Like I have a ton of lip products. I have tried way too many in my day, but this one feels really nice and unique. And it also leaves like a tint on the lips. So I feel like this is gorgeous. I do kind of wish I would have gotten some other shades too. Maybe I will when the Sephora sale comes around, but I really like what we've created today. I like the bronzer, I like the blush when applied minimally, but I think most people know that with Rare Beauty blushes, a little goes a long way. Absolutely love the highlighter, and I do really like the lip oil. Feels really nice. I also like that the lip oil is an affordable price compared to other lip oils, like the Dior one, I think is almost $40, which is, it's nice. I like it. I find myself not reaching for it because I don't want to use a $40 lip oil and have to buy it again, if that makes sense. So I like how this feels, lightweight, stains a little bit, and I feel like this look altogether, like other than my eyes, I went a little dramatic today, but it feels like just natural and fresh and really pretty. So let me know what you want to see next. So my next video, or at least in the next couple weeks, I'm going to talk about all of my favorite Sephora stuff to get on the sale, just like the things that I'm getting, things like I would suggest as well. So if you are Rouge, it starts on April 14th. If you are VIB, which is like the second tier, you get in on the 18th, and then if you're an insider, it's also the 18th. So yeah, so Rouge gets 20% off, VIB gets 15, and insiders get 10. So I'm just gonna share all my favorites, all the things I personally love from Sephora. This isn't sponsored by any means, but I just wanna talk about it. Also, perfume of the day, because I kind of want to start doing that, of what perfume I'm wearing. It's actually a sample I have right now of Burberry Her. It smells like a sexy strawberry milkshake. That's like the best way I can describe it, and how I've also heard it described, and it smells very delicious. I feel like if you are a gourmand girly and you like strawberries, like it's a go. And the packaging is so cute. I'm definitely debating getting it on the sale, but I also have some other perfumes I like, so yeah. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see next, if there are other brands you want me to try, if there are any rare beauty products that were not in this video and you're like, girl, try them, tell me. I'll try them out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.